Hi, welcome to HeKate's Crossing. Okay, so what I want to do and what I've been doing really is just taking one card from the Mythic Tarot to reflect on, and then one from the Mythic Oracle. So today's card from the Mythic Tarot I'm going to reflect on. Now this is going to take some time. It's going to take a bit of a journey to do, but that's okay. So the first card I'm going to look at, okay, so we have looked at the High Priestess before. Okay, so we have been, or we were going to start doing the High Priestess. Let me have a look. Oh, I looked at it briefly. Let me just remember the High Priestess with Persephone. The card of the High Priestess portrays a slender, ethereal young woman with pale skin, long black hair and dark eyes, dressed in a simple white gown. On her head is a golden crown. In her right hand she holds a pomegranate, split open to show its multitude of seeds. In her left hand a bunch of white narcissi trail to the ground. On either side of the stairway on which she stands is a pillar. The left one is black, the right one white. Behind her at the top of the staircase a doorway opens out onto the rich green landscape which appears in the card of the Empress, which is Demeter. Right. So the pomegranate is both the fruit of the dead and of conjugal love because of its many seeds. Thus Persephone's hidden world is fertile and full of undeveloped creative potential. The narcissus which Persephone picked when Hades abducted her was associated with the dead because of its ghostly colour and its annual emergence from the winter earth. The black and white pillars reflect the jewelry contained in the underworld, both creative potentials and destructive impulses are hidden in the darkness of the unconscious. Okay, so it talks about the story, the legend, how Persephone, queen of the underworld, daughter of the earth, mother Demeter, and guardian of the secrets of the dead. We've already seen in the card of Empress how, according to the myth, Hades, lord of the underworld, was overwhelmed with desire for the maiden, while she wandered in the fields picking flowers, and rose up out of the earth to abduct her. When he had brought her to his dark abode, he offered her a pomegranate which she ate. Having partaken of the fruit of the dead, she was thus bound to him forever. That's right. So it talks about the story. It talks about the on an inner level. Persephone, the High Priestess, is an image of the link with that mysterious inner world to which depth psychology has given the name the unconscious. It is those beneath and beyond the ordinary daylight world which we believe to be the reality lies another hidden world full of riches and potentials which we cannot penetrate without the consent of its invisible rulers. This world contains our undeveloped potential as well as the darker, more primitive facets of the personality. It also holds the secret of the destiny of the individual, which gestates in darkness and all time is ripe for manifestation. And it goes on and on and on, which I'm not going to read all the detail. And now we're going to go on the divinatory level. The appearance of the High Priestess in the spread augurs the heightening of the powers of intuition and implies there will be an encounter of some kind with the hidden inner world which Persephone rules. The individual may be drawn inexplicably to this world through an interest in the occult or the esoteric, or through the effects of a powerful dream or the uncanny sense that something is at work in one's life. Thus the fool, having learned something of his physical nature and needs and his place in the world through his earthly parents, the Empress and the Emperor, now enters the night world and comes often with confusion and bewilderment to that silent figure who embodies Mother on another deeper, subtler level, the womb of the unconscious in which the secret of his real purpose and the pattern of his destiny are contained. Well, for me, there's so many layers to the High Priestess. We're thinking about the connection to the spirit realm, connecting to the knowledge of the ancient ones, connecting to secrets of the past, using one's own intuition, connecting to the moon energy. This is about connecting to the dark energy with this one here, more so than the moon. It's not really the moon energy because you're connecting to the sense of the underworld, the spirit realm, if you like, or the realm of the dead. It's another world, really, that you're connecting to. Okay, so which mythic oracle am I connecting with? Is Zeus, divine expansion. So it's maybe as we connect to the knowledge of the world of the dead, or if we connect to the ancient knowledge, the secrets of the ancient knowledge, we expand and we develop. So let's have a look and see what Zeus has to say in this journey as well. For reflection only, we're sort of having a look. So what number is Zeus here? 14. Oops, what's that fell down there? 5 of Pentacles. That's interesting. Okay, so what did I say? 14. Zeus, divine expansion, talks about the myth. Zeus is the king of the gods, lord of the humankind. He is the lord of the skies and father of the world. His symbols are the lightning bolt, eagle, bull, and oak. He is the last born son of the Titans, Cronus and Rhea. Okay. So the message: Zeus represents the divine spark of life. He holds the limitless space of the heavens within its realm. This is a time of great expansion for you. A new spark of divinity has been planted in your life. And as the seed grows, so too does your consciousness undergo a deep transformation and expansion. This may be a good time for you to write or record ideas. The lightning bolt represents awakenings, realization, and personal epiphanies. And these can be both joyous and terrifying, as a shift in consciousness always requires you to let go of the old way of thinking. So as you move down, it's like as you move down to the world of the dead, if you like. If you move down into new consciousness, you forget about the old. You let go of the old. You surrender to the new, so you're really letting go of the old. And this is what Zeus is sort of talking about here, the sense of divine expansion. You're sort of letting go of the old as you move into the new. So quite an interesting combination of cards here as we look at Persephone and Zeus. It's an interesting combination of cards here. So it's going to really give me a couple of days of reflection. I'm not doing this every day, of course, but I just wanted to sort of dive into this a little bit and reflect on what these two cards could mean for me at the moment. It's quite interesting to sort of look at the deeper meanings of what these cards could mean. So it's definitely time for some reading, time for some development. Now, it's interesting, the 5 of Pentacles sort of flipped out, and I've looked at this a few times, this card, so maybe I'm not quite seeing the full picture to what the 5 of Pentacles is in some way. So let me just have a look at the keywords of the 5 of Pentacles. Just have a look at some keywords here. There's a card of loss. So it does feel like this definitely feels as though we've got to let some things go. They've got to let some things go in this way. We're leaving behind what was so that we can move into something that is. And that's sort of, maybe we're dealing with a loss of some sort. So we've just got to let that go and allow ourselves to acknowledge it, acknowledge what we're leaving behind, but also allowing ourselves to move forward. So interesting. I love all that. So that's it for me. Don't forget to check the links down below. Check the links on my channel. Like, subscribe, and ring the bell so you know when the next video will be uploaded. Take care.